Okay, it seems that I'm live. I always hate these first moments, the first minutes when I go live and no one is here still yet, because I have to fill up the time until someone shows up, and it's hard and it feels awkward because you sort of speak to yourself, but at the same time you have to make sure that whatever you talk is not very redundant, and it's usable and watchable when people press the play and look and watch the replay. So hello Ju, ciao Nazim. So as always, when there is a really nice weather in London, it's super sinful to stay indoors, especially if you have an amazing park next door. Hello, hey Naima. So today, although I had a big to-do list and I woke up in the morning thinking like, oh my God, I have to dedicate my Sunday to making things happen, I actually looked, hey Svat, I looked outside the window and I thought, what the hell, I'm gonna ditch the hustle mode and I'm going outside. I don't care, I can do it later in the evening. So the last time we spoke about productivity, this time we're talking about anti-hustle, and you may think that it's sort of contradicting each other, but no, it's not actually, and I'm gonna explain you why. Hi Anush. So let me explain why. Nazim is working on Sunday. Yes, actually I came to the park, but I took the things that I could do from the park with myself. So I have a laptop, I have a tripod, and with the smartphone I had to record few videos, because what happened last time was I came to record the videos for my Patreon page, and I thought that I had a really nice 3 tries of videos, and I was going to choose things and sort of video edit some things, and I was very happy that finally I made the task that I really hate, because I hate doing videos. Hey Jamal. And when I went home, it appears that my microphone was crashed and it was all silent and I couldn't recuperate the videos. So I took this thing now and I did record the videos again. Hopefully they have turned out well. So it's, one thing from my to-do list that is ticked, but in a much better, nicer space than if I did it from home. The other thing that I did was I just took a notepad and I drafted few ideas about the upcoming things that I'm planning. But that's all. I mean, sometimes I'm just thinking about all these, hello Eddie, I'm just thinking about this whole hustle thing, like Gary Vee type of thing. You have to hustle, you have to work hard, you have to make things happen, you have to sort of, dedicate all your energy or your thoughts and all your efforts into one thing, and you have to hustle in order to succeed. But the thing is, I'm not really so sure about this, because hey Laura, so I'm not really so sure about this because if you go too deep into this hustle mode, and if you work 24/7, if you are always connected to the internet and are always on social media, if you are working really hard work pays off, and you do need to work hard in order to gain results, but you don't really have to overdo it, and you have to keep the balance, because the problem is that if you go to the other extreme and you go and work the way Gary Vee works, and he always tells that it's his choice, that not everyone has to choose that. But if you make that choice, the problem is you will end up in a situation that you avoided probably. Like, I left my corporate job because it was working almost 24/7. It was stressful. It was loads of overtime. It didn't give me enough time to spend with my family. It didn't at all leave a time for myself. So that is what I escaped. I left that in order to get the balance, in order to get more free time for myself, in order to have the fun and work balanced together. And if you leave that and you get into the hustle mode and do it all over again, and this time you at the other end of the spectrum have the instability of not getting a salary every single month, and you don't know each month what's going to bring you on top of that, then I'm just wondering, why did you get into this in the first place? If it's going to become just as a corporate job, but minus the stability, then what the hell? If you're not gonna have enough time for yourself, if you're not gonna enjoy your everyday, if you're not gonna reward yourself for working hard, then why do you work hard for? Because the problem is, if you're working 24/7, even if you're making a lot of money, you don't have the time to spend that money. You don't have the time for shopping. You don't have the time for vacation. I mean, what the hell? I mean, whether it's 1 0 more or less, but if it's 1 0 less, but you enjoy your life more, is it worth it? That's the thing. I mean, many people are aiming for millions, and they sort of, they decide to go into a hustle mode and work all the time, non-stop for ages, in order to become millionaires. I'm thinking differently, actually. It's not about becoming a millionaire, it's about getting the life that you want. So you can have the life that you want not by making more money, but maybe by creating a life where you need less. I mean, I prefer to have 2 more hours free to myself and to my creative processes and to me writing books which are not bringing me money at this point, instead of having a pair of Gucci shoes. So it's just a matter of choices. It's not really, I'm not a fan of hustle and working non-stop and having an extreme thing. And I know that sometimes many people get into this trap because I think it's the only way to make sure that they get where they want to be. But it's not. There are many other ways, and you may get there a year later, but in much balanced way, in much sane way. You will be less stressful. And absolutely, as you said, there are automated systems with digital products. There are many other things that you can set up and have a more balanced lifestyle somehow. So I think many people get into entrepreneurship and into online business because they want freedom. They want to be free in terms of location, so they work online, so they can work from pretty much everywhere. They want the freedom of choices, so they can choose projects and they can work only on things that are interesting to them, that inspire them, that are of their interest and they're passionate about and all that stuff. And they want freedom to make their own decisions and to be their own bosses. So at a certain point, there is a paradoxical thing, because if you will get into this hustle thing, first of all, you still have a boss, and it's the hustle, and every time you don't hustle, you feel guilty. So it does dictate your lifestyle, and it does dictate how you're supposed to do. So I guess that's the message. I mean, yes, I was sort of almost getting into this morning, because I had loads of things to do, and I was like, yes, I have to work hard in order to get results. And then I thought, okay, if I get that result a day later, would it really matter? I mean, tomorrow, most probably, it's London. I mean, I'm living in London. Most probably tomorrow will be a rainy day. Sunny days are not too many. So yeah. Bob, you won't see too much hustle from my side. My hustle is balanced, so probably you've missed me being, too hustly, or whatever you call it. So that's it. Yeah, Lilith, exactly. You hustle all the time, and the next thing you know, the things end up owning you. So it's just a matter how much you allow. It's yet another trend. It's just, I don't know, maybe just because I don't really accept so much authorities. I don't really care what people say. So if someone says that hustle is the way, it's always, no matter who says what, it's always a matter of choice. You choose whether it's right for yourself and you just follow it. So for me, hustle is just one of the ways that people can work and okay, Bob, maybe that's the accent thing, I guess, yeah. So I don't know. I mean, it's just an observation. It's just looking back to the things. Just let's make clear, when I'm telling that I'm anti-hustle, it doesn't mean that I'm anti-hard working. Hard work is always one of the most important and crucial components of success. So you can't escape it. There is no shortcut to hard work. There is no magic button. There is no such thing as overnight success. So let's make it clear. I'm not telling that you are not supposed to work hard. I'm talking about not being extreme, because working hard and working non-stop and working and burning out are completely different things. Hello, Tim. Welcome. So that's the thing. Just, try not to burn out. Try to balance things out, because in fact, if you burn out as a result of a hustle, you will probably get back and lose much more and get where you want to be in much later stage, just because you had to take a break and overcome and recuperate from the burnout. So hello, Chandra. So yeah, that's it. I mean, I don't know how you're handling this. I don't know if you have, I mean, I know that working from home and being online entrepreneur can be challenging in terms of balancing things out and juggling between family time and work and different projects and etc. So I don't know how you're handling it. I'm just trying to make sure that I keep sane. I'm just trying to make sure that things are balanced. It doesn't mean that you won't catch me working at midnight in front of the computer. That may happen, but it definitely means that if I do so, I will sleep much later, until much later in the morning, because I will still keep that balance. So it's not about actually making a fixed schedule. It's just making the right schedule that fits best you and the lifestyle you want to achieve and your own goals. So I guess that was it. Don't push yourself too hard. Don't become obsessed about stuff that others say. Don't make others dictate about how you are supposed to do things and how much you are supposed to work, because it's absolutely and only your own decision. So don't get sidetracked. Keep your pace. Do what you have chosen to do the way you have chosen to do. So I guess that's it. I don't know if you have any comments. I would love to sort of, see what you think about this, but I'm definitely not a fan of hustle. I'm not a fan of pushing people to go overboard with what they do. I am for hard work, but I'm not for becoming obsessed and dedicating your whole life and energy and effort and time to your online projects, to your business, to what you are doing. Yes, maybe you won't get the same results some others who are working 16, 18 hours a day will get, not in the same period at least. But probably that's a better choice than getting the results and being stressed and not having enough time with your family and getting some health problems as well. So that's it. That's basically my position on hustle. I do work hard. I do believe it's worth it, but I'm not going overboard, and I'm loving myself enough not to push myself too hard and not to get any extreme burnouts, because I know that eventually it will cost me much more. So that's it. that's all I wanted to tell you today. Enjoy your Sunday. I mean, I know, Nazim, if you're still watching and if you are working, still make sure you have a few hours to enjoy from the rest of the weekend. So yeah, thanks a lot. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions or if you want to reach me out, just feel free to. You can watch the replay. Basically, this one was more structured, so I didn't rumble too much. So you can just watch the replay. But yeah, enjoy the rest of the weekend. Have a great time, and I wish you a productive and enjoyable week ahead as well, because it's gonna be, for me, it's gonna be quite hectic week, but as I said, a balanced one nevertheless. So that's it. Thanks a lot for watching. I'll just stick around for a few more minutes to see if you have any comments or any questions, and if no, then I guess I'll be leaving you, but if yes, we can carry on because I still have time. Edmund, hello, welcome. So yeah, anyone, I know the comments are coming a bit late, so I'll just stick around for a few minutes. And I don't know if you can hear the birds singing. Actually, these birds are singing non-stop. I can hear them at night as well. They're singing all the time, and it's really nice, because although you are living in a city, you have a feeling that you're in a forest. So it's really very nice and pleasant. Hello, Richard. Hey there. So yeah, anyone, what do you think about the hustle mode, and do you actually believe in hustle the way it is presented now by many online marketers and the way it is praised today? Because as I already covered in the beginning, I don't believe in that. I believe in hard work, but I don't believe in non-stop hustle. So that was the main message, and I explained why. And I think that I don't say that you shouldn't. Oh, thanks, Josh. Yeah, it's a great place, right? It's so much nicer than doing it from home. Yeah, absolutely. So as I said, everyone has a choice. So this is absolutely my subjective opinion, and you have the choice to agree or disagree, and you have the choice to choose your own pace and your own hustle experience. So that was just mine, nevertheless. So I guess that's it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being around. It was really fun. I'm actually almost finished with my Patreon page. I'm setting up a Patreon page. For those of you who don't know what it is, I'll put the link to the Patreon down there. So basically, it's a place where your fans, it's a place for creative artists, the ones who are creating content, to get ongoing support from their fans. So before going live, I recorded a video for Patreon. I'm setting up the page. It's one of my most urgent to-do list items. I'm gonna finish it pretty soon, in a couple of days, and I would really love if you would check it out once it's ready, so I'll share it with you. And I'm very, very excited about this, because I have prepared loads of interesting rewards and amazing things for you guys. And I'm also gonna concentrate most of my efforts in making my podcast much, much better and producing more content for the podcast very, very soon. So it's not gonna be once a week anymore. I hope to make it much more often and bring in much better experiences with the podcast. Hi Simon, hi Carol. Nice you joined. I was just wrapping up, unfortunately, but yeah, that's the thing. So the next big things are related to the Brand Architect podcast, to my Patreon page. Hello, Anne. Hey. So new things are coming. I have decided to use my guts in finalizing my strategies and I think that it's a better decision rather than chasing influencers and seeing what they are saying and following everyone else and becoming just part of a crowd. So that's it. Thanks a lot. Thank you very much for watching. Those who came and joined late, I'm really sorry, but I'm sure you can go back and watch the replay as well. So have an amazing Sunday or whatever is left from it, and have a great week ahead. I'm sure I'll go live very soon, and we'll meet next week as well. Take care. Bye bye.